Fighters ready to make their way out here to the unified cage. So let's meet them. First up in the blue corner, Sean Ketty.
Calm and loose.
Now making his way to the unified cage in the red corner, Tristan Peddle. Good evening, fight fans. Tonight we come to you live on YouTube from the River Cree Resort and Casino here in Enoch, Alberta, as Canada's ultimate proving ground returns home and wraps up 2025 with an early Christmas gift. The gift of combat sports. And it's all presented by Perfect Sports. Welcome to Unified 65. Our first fight this evening scheduled three-minute rounds in our Unified Challenger Super Lightweight Division. This fight sponsored by OneXBet.com. Introducing first, this man fighting out of the blue corner. Standing 5'11" tall, his official weight 165 pounds even. His record, 1 win, 1 loss. Fighting out of Tower 1 Combat Sports in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Please welcome Sean the Yeti Kenny. Across the cage, his opponent, this man, fighting out of the red corner. Standing 5 foot 10 inches tall, his official weight, 165.6 pounds. His amateur record, 1 win, no losses. Fighting out of Champion Gym and Mahood MMA in Grand Prairie, Alberta. Please welcome Tristan Pennell. The cage door closes. Your referee in charge is Luc Boutin.
This bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Luc Boutin, the official, in control of the action.
I like how in MMA we learn how to rhyme stuff for fighter nicknames.
The Yeti Ketty.
There we go.
In the black shorts. Pedal in the red and black. Pedal trying to get a reaction, some feints. Looks like he's more of the dynamic athlete.
Oh, you know, just in their footwork movement, you can tell just even by how like bent knees with pedal, and then Ketty kind of more upright, kind of more traditional Muay Thai movement, kind of like that. So
that plotty.
Yeah. With the pedal, looking to explode in, kind of thing like that. So and a high kick attempt from the Yeti.
Bad intentions with punches to the dome. Oh, pedal. Trying to get a reaction as Ketty lands that kick to the leg, the lead leg, and wow, the fight!
Yeah.
Wow, this fight's gonna be over. Holy smokes, the Yeti is how is he standing right now? And it is over. Luc Boutin stepping in. Tristan Pennell on fire in the first round. It was all go.
Well, it really looked like as soon as Pennell really made his opponent tentative, and then he just kind of like took advantage there and landed that big shot and then kind of froze him up. Obviously, it hurt. It was a big shot, and followed up with a tremendous combinations right after.
That is how you kick the show off in style.
Fans, referee Luc Boutin has seen enough calls to stop to this fight. 1 minute, 6 seconds of the first round for your winner by TKO due to strikes. In the red corner, Tristan Pennell. All right, fight fans, 2 more fighters ready to make their way out to the unified cage, so let's bring them out. First in the blue corner, Jaden Hewitt. Now on his way to the unified cage in the red corner, Juan Mora. Fight fans, our next fight scheduled 3 minute rounds in our unified challenger bantamweight division. This fight sponsored by Perfect Sports. Introducing first, this man fighting out of the blue corner. Standing 5'7" tall, his official weight 138.8 pounds. His amateur record, 1 win, 1 loss, no draws. Fighting out of Sylvan Lake Muay Thai and BJJ in Sylvan Lake, Alberta. Please welcome Jaden Hewitt. Across the cage, his opponent, this man fighting out of the red corner. Standing 5'8" tall, his official weight 136.6 pounds. His amateur record, 1 win, no losses, no draws. Fighting out of Kingdom MMA here in Edmonton, Alberta. Please welcome Juan Mora. The cage door closes. Your referee in charge is Andy Social.
Juan Mora in the red and black shorts. His adversary, Jaden Hewitt, in the black and blue multicolors. Andy Social in control of the action. 3 3-minute rounds. They're off to the races. They touch him up. Mora pressing forward and immediately attacks with that low kick. Hewitt trying to respond with a hook. Lateral movement. Nice low kick. Trying to penetrate deep.
Got in.
Gets that takedown.
Yeah, good takedown.
Now control time. Mora he's not simply worried about control. He's landing punches too, which is great. Thinking about his options. Maybe trying to rush things.
Looking for a Darce.
Yeah.
Vice grip.
Look at him. See, he's already trying to cinch it up.
It's tough with the gloves, and especially like when that arm is kind of up high for that frame, it makes it really hard to get in. You gotta have monkey arms kind of thing to get that going. But he's doing a good job of keeping that pressure on the whole time. Good head control though by Hewitt, not letting him. Oh, okay, I lied.
Moore holding on to the leg to prevent Hewitt from standing up. Using that to hold on to punch. Now the open guard utilized by Hewitt.
Hewitt obviously like looking for some sweeps, looking for scissors sweep, but the thing is I don't like is he's not really committing to either a full close guard or an open style guard. Right here, he's just keeping his knees up, which creates a nice shelf for Mora to really either keep pressure on him, which is like just weight exhausting, or at the same time is creating a frame for him to punch off of and leading this almost this smash pass position. Hard right hand there.
More in full control, administering punishment from the top position, looking to pass, almost through.
Yeah, and 3 minutes isn't a lot of time either to really get after it. So Mora's been going about this smart, really just keeping the pressure high since the beginning.
Yeah, really a minute. If you find yourself on your back a minute in, like you don't have any time left.
Yeah, that's you've only really taken advantage of a third of the fight, right? Math doesn't lie.
Mora dominating with dominance and control. Ground strikes.
Trying to wrestle up. Maybe get thrown.
Final seconds of the first round.
You see, he's really extended in his control in the cage, so it keeps it hard to really keep that pressure on his opponent. Even when it just
And if you are Juan Mora, that is a target for sure.
Yeah.
It's like, how can I make that bigger?
You ready, second round, fight!
Round 2 underway. Mora pressing forward. Nice kick to the body. Hewitt trying to respond, trying to counter. I don't know if it's wise to allow Mora to go first. Because right there you're seeing Hewitt having success when he's going first.
Big right hand attempt there, my goodness. But you see Hewitt changing stances back and forth, trying to like open up some angles, especially like Mora doing a lot of really good stuff, but little bit stiffer in his stance, that kind of thing, less dynamic than Hewitt is, but Moore's having an effect.
Yep.
Being effective.
Another overhand right uppercut attempt by Hewitt.
Nice little frame to an uppercut attempt there.
Moore scores with the jab. Low kick for Hewitt scores.
There's a thud.
Goes up high to the thigh. Right hand scoring for Hewitt. Trying to circle back into the center of the cage. And trying to get in deep. Hewitt preventing it for the time being. Outstanding stuff. Looking for a trip of his own, and was made to pay.
Yeah, he got greedy.
And if you're a minute and a half,
that's a long
in this
time.
position, holy smokes.
Even just right here, just what he's doing, he's just keeping his weight down, making Hewitt really feel his weight, not feel good. Like he doesn't even have to be hitting him right here. He's just really controlling from that mount position.
But it seems like Morrow wants something.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't seem like he's content with just chilling out here.
And then that's part of it too. Is just like sometimes you like that's just your mentality. He obviously has that go mentality. Butterfly sweep attempt there from Hewitt. Really locking in those legs, trying to get things going, but he's too flat on his back to really get a proper angle to really get those sweeps going. Even right here from that half guard, he needs to get it on his right butt cheek just to kind of like open up some space.
But Morrow has the formula.
Yeah.
He has the recipe. All he needs to do is continue to do what he's doing in round 1 and round 2, and the victory should be his. So, you know, the onus is on Jaden Hewitt to try to figure out something to do to get himself out of these bad spots.
Definitely, like he needs something very
big,
defining. Yeah, in that next round. And he was having good success in the stand-up, and when he was going first, he so to speak, do that fireman speech that what's his name did with Timothy Bradley, right? Remember that? Unspecific boxing coach. Looks like he's been hit with a sledgehammer. I'll take a bit later.
Teddy Atlas.
There we go. I'm not wrong.
Back at it. Hewitt in the black shorts. Trying to make something happen. A little jumpy there. Push kick to the midsection.
Yeah.
Low kick scored for Juan Mora.
I think Mora also realized from last round, it's like when he was leading the charge, nice little tie trip there. But like when he's leading, he's winning. You know what I mean? When he waits, Hewitt sees those opportunities. Yeah.
Like there, he keeps scoring, but then he just backs away. He just has to keep doing that, and then he stops.
Yeah. Like one of my coaches always keep it your turn. There's too much, we see too much. It's sparring.
Back and forth.
It's my turn,
That's
your
right.
turn. My turn, your turn. And instead you have to really
Don't ever give anybody a turn.
No. And that's what's happening is he's having success, and then he starts to just like lets Mora back in the stand-up.
Almost expecting.
Yeah.
As I've done my thing, now I'm expecting you to do your thing.
It's your turn. And Mora's just taking advantage of it. You know what I mean?
Because actually, Mora doesn't have to take his turn. He's like,
No.
I don't have to take a turn at all this round, and I win the fight.
Oh,
Look. Tremendous takedown.
That was big.
Just over a minute and a half remaining in the contest.
Pretty much every time, about a minute and a half. Mora's on top and really controlling.
Hewitt has trying to use that cage to create a scramble, to try to kick off of it. Explode, unfortunately, did not materialize.
He's really keeping that right underhook high and really framing down, like he's really pushing down and pinning down that far side, which takes away a lot of movement from Hewitt.
This will tell you what type of fighter Juan Mora is, because again, he doesn't have to do anything.
Nothing.
He can literally just stay here and do absolutely nothing, but he's trying to improve his position.
Whether that's smart or not, especially like just positioning wise.
Right, because of the push off the cage.
Exactly. Yeah. Which almost happened.
Stand up and stack him against the cage. Drive into the cage.
Mora's corner calling for him to just stand up and push him up against the cage, which is like really smart. I think Hewitt would probably look to wrestle up as soon as there's spacing, and which is, we'll see if that happens. Right now he's really working from an open guard of sorts, looking for a Hail Mary triangle or armbar. Big shot.
Oh, again, thinking about that triangle choke. Unfortunately, not enough room.
Looking for a dummy sweep.
It's over, guys.
Fight fans, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. Judge 1 scores the fight 30-27. Judge 2 scores the fight 30-27. And Judge 3 scores the fight 29-28. All for your winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner, Juan Mora. Our next two fighters ready to make their way out to the unified cage, so let's meet them. First up in the blue corner, Caleb Trudeau. Out to the unified cage in the red corner, Darren Martin. Fight fans, our next fight scheduled three-minute rounds in our Unified Challenger Flyweight division. This fight sponsored by Ungoli. Introducing first, fighter fighting out of the blue corner. Standing 5'7" tall, his official weight 125.6 pounds. His amateur record, 1 win, 1 loss, no draws. Fighting out of Toshido MMA in Kelowna, BC. Please welcome Caleb Trudeau. Across the ring, his opponent, this man fighting out of the red corner. Standing 5'4" tall, his official weight 125.8 pounds. His amateur record, no wins, no losses, 1 draw, 1 no contest. Fighting out of Shea Bears MMA here in Edmonton, Alberta. Please welcome Darren Martin. When the cage door closes, your referee in charge is Luke Boutin.
This contest scheduled for 3-minute rounds. Caleb Trudeau in the black shorts with the gold trim. the blue wraps, his adversary, Darren Martin. The black shorts with the red wraps, Luc Boutin in control of the action. And they are after it.
Coming out of the gates hard.
Like hot. Yeah. That's why this kid, immediately he's fun to watch. And look at, holy smokes! Caleb Trudeau wants to finish things in a hurry.
And Darce
thinking about chokes, looking for punches to the cranium, control, outstanding stuff with 2 fights, 2 amateur fights.
But even there, transition looked like his hand was going underneath for Darce, switched to Anaconda. Now he's kind of in that good position for arm and guillotine. But like you see the crispness in his strikes standing. And then even though looking to sit up into almost a, Anaconda position to sit the mount and probably finish. Use the cage to his advantage. This is bad news for Darren Martin.
Really wise decisions by the youngster Caleb Trudeau. Just trying to make it as tight as humanly possible.
Well, he's really flattening out. You can hear Caleb's mom or sister yelling from the crowd. But this is tight, and if you look at how the neck of Darren Martin is bent,
folded.
So he's just going to transition to a guillotine right here, that mounted style guillotine, the Marcelo style. But Darren Martin doing a good job of controlling that hand. You know, it really comes down to almost fight what's fighting you. Has always been a really good thing to think of when you're in these bad positions.
And I love that Martin's not bailing. He could have bailed.
Oh yeah,
many times.
Yeah.
So he's showing what he's made of right here, and that's what we love.
Yeah, and the thing is too, amateur, you don't necessarily have as much tape to go off. So watching Trudeau come out here with super crisp boxing and mean kicks was
just a meanness.
Yeah, that killer instinct definitely there. Just good control here of the hips. Yeah.
You can feel a lot. You can just sense that it's a lot of top pressure.
Well, you can hear David Lee smother, which is what he's doing. Every time Darren goes to put his head on the mat to try and bridge up, he's taking that away and just slowly. Before this, he was pulling both arms up, and now he's just teeing off.
Trudeau on fire. Thunderous shots. Really thinking about the finish.
He's trying super hard to try and give up that half guard, but Trudeau is not letting up.
Luc Boutin certainly getting close to stopping this fight. Yeah. And yes, the fight is over. Caleb Trudeau gets it done again.
Fight fans, referee Luc Boutin has seen enough and calls a stop to this fight. 2 minutes, 44 seconds of the first round for your winner by TKO stoppage due to strikes. In the blue corner, Caleb Trudeau. All right, fight fans, let's meet two more fighters as they make their way out to the unified cage. First, in the blue corner, Hannah Slater. Now, fight fans, making her way to the unified cage in the red corner, Chase Mercedes. Fight fans, our next fight scheduled three-minute rounds in our Unified Challengers Strawweight division. This fight sponsored by Bam Bam. Introducing first, the fighter fighting out of the blue corner. Standing 5 foot 2 inches tall, her official weight 115.8 pounds. Her amateur record, no wins, 2 losses. Fighting out of Legacy MMA in Regina, Saskatchewan. Please welcome the Baba Yaga, Hannah Slater. Across the ring, her opponent, this fighter in the red corner, standing 5 foot 5 inches tall, her official weight 115 pounds even. Fighting out of Arashiro Sylvan Lake and Black Dragon Martial Arts in Red Deer, Alberta. And tonight, making her amateur MMA debut, please welcome Chase Mercedes. The cage door closes. Your referee in charge is Andy Social.
Chase Mercedes playing it up, trying to put on a show. I'll tell you, Hannah Slater looks could kill.
Well, I think the only smile we saw was when she flexed when her name was announced. So, yeah, definitely very focused.
Oh, and the girls are throwing down immediately. Here in the corner of Mercedes saying, keep your chin down. right in the corner, right in the center of the cage. Oh, no. Slug it away.
Hannah Slater all over.
She knows the mission right now, hunting down her opponent, Mercedes.
Both swinging in combos.
Mercedes trying to hold on. A couple of screams there. Karate styles, I guess.
Is it from the crowd or from in there? No headlocks. Please, no headlocks. Yeah, so this wraparound control isn't necessarily great. It gives up your back. And then Hannah Slater with a tight body lock across the waist, a little bit high, especially with like such a height advantage for Mercedes, but definitely good control and slowing down the pace of the fight, which I don't know if that's what Hannah Slater wants. She kind of like had the momentum cooking in her.
It almost feels like she's just trying to sap the energy.
Yeah.
That Mercedes is having these moments where she's big bursts of energy because she's trying to prevent it. Well, she's going to gas herself out.
That's fair. And, first fight jitters, and that's a big thing. They exchange knees.
But Mercedes still trying to fight back, landing knees to the thigh.
But still a very tight body lock, a little short right hand there.
Another short left hand from Slater. Some impactful knees to the thigh by Mercedes. But the left hands targeting the chin. Slater just hammering away.
Tight body lock. And then switching up.
Slater just making good choices. With just over 30 seconds remaining.
You see the difference in the sharpness of the knees just in terms of how they're making contact from Hannah Slater. Very bringing the heel back and really making that impact with the kneecap itself. Where
the point.
Yeah, they just seem to have more impact. And although Mercedes is throwing hard and continue to throw those knees, it's just the difference in them. A good tie block here is that knee up, prevent those knees across, but it does put you on one foot, unfortunately. I'm interested to see how this second round starts. It's like it was very chaotic at the beginning. Unfortunately, too, like I think Mercedes also has a similar complexion to mine where you mark up real bad,
Right.
too.
Second round underway. John Ramdeen, Mitch Clark, your broadcast team. Ooh. Bad intentions, mean low kicks for Mercedes. Trying to score upstairs. Eats a massive right hand and a nice knee. Mercedes
Complaining about a headbutt or an eye poke. But here, this is where Mercedes needs to stay, is in this longer range of exchange. Use her length instead of, like, Hannah's doing a smart thing of close that distance into her punching range and clinching, which is where she has the advantage.
Oh, big body kick, and you saw
the demeanor change immediately.
And again, the jab scoring for Slater. Slater trying to be mean. You see the right side of the face of Mercedes. Not great body language. The end is coming, and that is it. Andy Social has seen enough. Hannah Slater getting the stoppage victory.
Fight fan, after correction, Andy Social has seen enough. He calls a stop to this fight. 1 minute of the second round for your winner by TKO strikes. In the blue corner, Hannah Slater. All right, fight fans, 2 more fighters ready to make their way out to the unified cage. Let's bring them out. First in the blue corner, Adam Hamilton. Now making their way to the unified cage in the red corner, Stephen Perrier. Fight fans, our next fight scheduled 3 5-minute rounds in our unified challenger welterweight division. This fight sponsored by Reese Distributors. Introducing first, this man fighting out of the blue corner. Standing 6'5" tall, his official weight 170.2 pounds. Fighting out of Dunamis MMA in Calgary, Alberta, and tonight making his amateur MMA debut. Please welcome Ugly Adam Hamilton. Across the cage, his opponent, this man, fighting out of the red corner. Standing 6 foot even, his official weight 168.8 pounds. Fighting out of Barrio South MMA here in Edmonton, Alberta. And tonight, making his amateur MMA debut, please welcome Stephen Poirier. The cage door closes. Your referee in charge is Luc Boutin.
Poirier beaming with confidence.
Hamilton with composure.
Yeah, it's like he's a model.
Mustache model. No glove.
Bad intentions. Poirier.
And right away, using that size advantage.
Oh, and a big overhand right from Poirier. Certainly got some respect. Question mark kick for Hamilton. Yeah, like look at that frame. Like he's just designed for this.
This is the kind of like the X factor, so to speak, is like the chaotic energy that we're seeing.
Oh, tremendous. Poirier right into almost the mount.
Yeah. 3/4 mount. Poirier.
He's not even, didn't seem like he's even concerned to pass.
No. Just in good control. You got 2 minutes left.
Now Poirier perhaps thinking about that.
All that size advantage kind of goes away when you're on top.
Now thinking about options, trying to create something, hammering away at the ribs, the midsection.
Hamilton really putting his head kind of not so great a spot currently. Opens up those guillotines, those darces, those anacondas,
But when you're athletic and you're explosive, sometimes you can do those things.
Yep, yeah, it's true. And also, like, both guys are inexperienced. And right here, Poirier trying to, like, work for a full guard. Locks him down. Hamilton on top.
Hamilton swiping shot. I am surprised that he's engaging here instead of trying to back away.
Well, like, Poirier doing a good job. He's locking up that, he has long legs, and he's really locking up that guard, preventing that full posture. Also with good head control, which is a key to just staying safe. But those long arms are slowly circling around. And now he's looking for that wrist control, trying to open up something. Looking for a triangle.
Oh, it could be there. Tremendous stuff, trying to lock in the submission. Less than a minute remaining. Time is not on his side. Trying to lock it now, trying to get the arm across.
And Hamilton, yeah, well, he's kind of turning into the triangle right there, but he needs to turn his opponent towards the cage.
There is the tap! Stephen Poirier not concerned with the reach or size difference.
Fight fans, referee Luke Boutin calls a stop to this fight. 2 minutes, 34 seconds of the first round for your winner by tap due to triangle choke. In the red corner, Stefan Poirier. All right, fight fans, 2 more ready to make their way to the unified cage. First up, in the blue corner, John Kim. Now making his way to the unified cage in the red corner, Todd Bird. Fight fans, this next bout scheduled three-minute rounds on a unified challenger featherweight division. This fight sponsored by Crystal Glass for all your glass needs. Introducing first, the fighter fighting out of the blue corner. Standing 5 foot 10 inches tall, his official weight 145.2 pounds. His amateur record, no wins, 1 loss, no draws. Fighting out of Tower 1 Combat Sports in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Please welcome John Kim. Across the cage, his opponent, this man fighting out of the red corner. Standing 6 foot 2 inches tall, his official weight 146.6 pounds. His amateur record, 1 win, no losses, no draws. Fighting out of Kingdom MMA here in Edmonton, Alberta. Please welcome Todd Bird. The cage door closes. Your referee in charge is Andy Social.
This contest scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. John Kim in the black and white shorts and the blue wraps. His opponent Todd Bird in the all black with red wraps. They're after it.
Very measured approach from Kim.
Bird looks like he is the longer, rangier fighter. He's going to use those weapons to his advantage. Kim looking to counter. Bird on his bike, not standing still. Trying to get a reaction.
Stands really tall too, which is part of his advantage,
Yeah.
right? But at the same time, is like,
Oh,
that happens.
That happens.
Right?
Left hook right to the chin. Eats it well.
Keep to the knee.
Big load up there for Kim.
Switching stances, back to orthodox.
Oh,
High
nice
kick.
round. That came up fast.
Yeah.
Right to the neck.
Which I think, big strikes there from Kim. I think also like Bird kind of like big left hook again. Good recovery. Bird almost like from almost like a point fighting style, right? How he attacks. In and out, in and out.
Where it seems like Kim, he's just waiting for his one.
Yeah.
Right? All of this other stuff is just traffic to land one big right hand.
Yeah.
But Bird just throwing lots at him. A
Yeah.
variety of things, which is great strategy.
Yeah, like you're talking about, like it's causing that traffic, Bird locking up.
And if you're the judges, like, come on, there's only one way at this point who you can see this round for.
Yeah. Well, unless Kim like.
Yes, if he does something now.
Yeah.
But up until this point, just the volume alone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the big thing is like dynamic volume. And
Like
then-
just this stuff.
Yeah.
Stick move, constantly doing something.
Yeah, but that's part of Bird being so tall and long. Like that turn against the cage seemed pretty easy. And Kim's trying to really get his back off the cage. Blocking the far hip for a knee. Smart move there from Kim. Not letting that space be utilized by the much taller fighter. There you go.
Final 10 seconds in our opening frame. And Kim is really just thinking about big power.
Nice takedown. Inside trap.
Maybe a little too late. 6 minutes remaining in the contest. Andy Social making sure the doors are locked. Back after it.
And back to this, like, just high volume.
I think that's the strategy if you're Bird. Just constant pressure. Jab, jab, teep to the body. Round, low
There we
kick,
go.
upside.
Ooh, nice little
And there again, the volume. The numbers game.
takedown attempt. Oh, he was thinking about knee to the
Yes,
face.
He paused.
Hey, that showed that he's smart. Oh, it's amateur. I can't do that. Kim kind of finding his rhythm and timing a little bit more this round.
Kim's also got to do something to hurt Bird because he hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
Bird seems fine.
Kim trying to catch an angle. But Bird doing a good job of really controlling this distance, keeping his pressure in on his opponent. Kim circling out, but Bird bringing him right in front of us.
And it really does feel like Bird could do this all night.
Yeah.
Just touch, touch, touch. Land something hard like that.
But that happens. But Kim doesn't really seem too, like, very deterred, you know,
Yeah.
by those. Kim don't care.
Oh, that right hand. One of the best of the round.
Just try to set up high, low, high. Nice job there by both guys.
Bird really seems to be getting his groove going right now.
Yeah.
Almost to the point where Kim doesn't know what's coming. And of course he doesn't know what's coming, but it's almost like he can't anticipate anything. Bird now happy to engage in this clinch, thinking about the takedown.
Oh.
Was Kim there tried to engage with the initiate that takedown.
Right, Goshi. This is the thing is when you bail on it, you end up on your face.
Rubbing against the mat.
Yeah, it's never fun. It's the worst part. But like a lot of good technical ability from both fighters in these positions right here, both attempting lots of things, trying hard. I like this.
But is it safe to say a great crowd on hand? Enoch, Alberta for Unified MMA 65. Final 3 minutes or less between Todd Bird and John Kim. Kim with a round kick.
And followed up. There's a return. Oh, high kick, high push kick attempt. But as we said, he has to defend himself because these come hard enough.
And oh, is this what Kim could have done the whole time?
Yeah.
Like when you have a situation like this, it's like, oh my gosh, I get a takedown in the first 30 seconds. especially if he finds himself down 2 rounds. Like, he possibly could have done this in those 2 rounds and land massive ground strikes. But now letting Bird off the hook as he gets back to the standing position.
He needs to keep this up, this pressure up, because Bird's just too dynamic and moves too much in terms of the stand-up portion. But every time where they've clinched up and he's committed to the takedown, he's made impacts. Inside trip attempt again.
And just gets another one. He's got to do something. You would imagine his corner is telling him he's down 2 rounds?
Yeah, that's what I'd tell him. And then like even, it's like pass. This half guard is nothing.
You can't stay here.
Yeah, can't stay here. You're not doing anything. And it lets Bird wrestle up or move again, looking for an arm triangle. And got rid of it. But he passes. He passes, but this also opens up some opportunities. But Kim's doing a good job.
But it's go time.
Yeah.
You can see just over 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining in the fight.
I like to see Kim kind of look to Von Flu choke or something like that from that position when that was going on. But he's letting his opponent come
Kimura
up.
There. Didn't have it.
I just, the angle was too extreme on one way where it allowed, like actually pulling on it led to him exiting out. But it's good control, you know, it looks good to the judges. I just didn't think that.
But it's not going to win you the fight.
Exactly.
Like you got to get the finish.
Yeah. And he needs to take him down again.
He's trying. He's trying. Unfortunately.
Remember we talked about this in the first round? He goes for that inside trip and he got it again, and now this is the move I know that can land. But we'll see. Going for a trip. Inside trip attempt again. Bird looking to slow this down on his terms. Let go of his wrist. Look at that head positioning. Backhand.
Trying to land some big strikes at the end of the round is Kim. I don't think he has enough time.
Fight fans, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. All 3 judges score the fight the same, 29-28, for your winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner, Todd Bird. All right, fight fans, 2 more people ready to make their way out to the unified cage, so let's bring them out. First in the blue corner, Shane Ball. Now making his way to the unified cage in the red corner, Caleb Kent. Fight fans, our next fight scheduled 3 3-minute rounds in our unified challenger featherweight division. This fight sponsored by our primary sponsor, Perfect Sports. Introducing first, this man fighting out of the blue corner. Standing 5 foot 8 inches tall, his official weight 144.6 pounds. His amateur record, 1 win, no losses, no draws. Fighting out of Dynamis MMA in Calgary, Alberta. Please welcome Shane Ball. Across the cage, his opponent, this man, fighting out of the red corner. Standing 5 foot 9 inches tall, his official weight 144.6 pounds. His amateur record, 1 win, no losses, no draws. Fighting out of Shade Bears MMA here in Edmonton, Alberta. Please welcome Caleb Kent. When the cage door closes, your referee in charge is Luke Boutin.
That's a lie. He's from North Carolina.
Representing Edmonton.
We know. But looks like he's ready to go.
Ball in the, what color are those shorts? Brown? Brown shorts for Ball, and a couple of big right hands for Ball as he slams his knee into the midsection of Caleb Kent.
Did he just lift him and bring him over?
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
It's like an adult male beating up their little brother. But Caleb staying in it, still chipping away, and Ball just trying to like just out-muscle him.
Literally big brother him.
Yeah, even though he's shorter. Big little brother.
Yeah.
Little big brother? I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, he like literally just trying to out-muscle his opponent. What happened?
Oh, the low blow.
Was that taupe? Brown shorts?
Yes.
What's taupe? I don't know. I've heard it before. It's like salmon. You know, it's a color.
Salmon's a food.
How dare you? Uncultured swine.
Kent recognizing, made an error.
Especially when you're like clinch fighting like that, unfortunately, these things do happen. And then usually we have 19 replays. But luckily, not this time.
Shane Ball saying that his balls are okay.
Is he wearing New Balance shorts? There. It looked like they're ready to go. And this is always sometimes is a turning point, and sometimes it brings out the aggression, and big high kick from Caleb Kent.
But Ball,
short left hand.
Really trying to make it as abusive as possible.
Yeah.
Gets the takedown into top half guard.
Yeah. Just really staying real heavy here.
Overhook for Kent. And it feels like Ball just wants to make this really physical.
It's one of his assets,
Yeah.
right? He's like even when he was walking in, you said, look at how big his back is. For a featherweight, he looks like Josh Emmett, kind of body,
that's
right? Where he's just like physically imposing. So you really have to be like, really be technical when you're the person on bottom here and really not creating those frames to allow him to work or punch or hit and use his physical advantage on you. Right?
Kent trying to make something happen. He's got that overhook.
Yeah, big swing. But from in here, like this is kind of like that no man's land of half guard, right? Where you don't have enough to get in close to wrestle up. You don't have enough to really like break that space down, and then this happens where just chest to chest pressure from Ball, keeping him heavy.
And he's racking up points. He's winning.
Yeah. Strong right underhook, but it's really tough to really like force that wrestle up from the bottom in this position when you have someone that has a high underhook or has a tight overhook and is physically imposing and is okay with staying here.
Right.
He's trying to like make his opponent just like give something up. Looking for arm and guillotine.
Just a control position, it seemed.
Popping up. Good 2-on-1 control from Caleb, but once again, that physicalness of Ball pushing him forward to the cage where he wants to be.
Yeah, Kent can't escape. He can't escape here. He's trying. He's physically incapable of doing it because of the power of Ball.
Well, and that head position he has is like a tremendous factor, right? Of just being able to just like really keep him there. See, not letting him be able to turn in.
Trying to elongate that spine. Round 2.
Ball awkwardly scratching his arm.
Two right in the center of the cage.
There we go.
Kent fires.
Stiff
Ball
jab from
responds.
I feel like that Emmett mentality is kind of like really there.
Yeah.
And they're coming to us. Tight underhooks. But right here is like he really has his opponent flat to the cage, which negates a lot of the movement that Caleb Kent wants to get going. And
Like you would expect this is Ball's strategy. It's like the cage or the canvas is put him up against that.
yeah,
That's where you want. His back is up against this.
He breaks
He's
off.
winning.
Stiff jab there from Ball.
But maybe Ball feels that he can win in these exchanges too, but that's very, very dicey.
Yeah. You like if we're going for a technical like sharpness, definitely I think Kent is throwing
That's what
the
it looked
cleaner
like.
strikes. But just sheer power, Ball is throwing hard, and then he makes his opponent break that distance in, which allows him to grab these clinches and really push his opponent against the cage, which eats up time, but also eats up energy. Like this is a hard way. Outside trip.
Oh,
Coming up on-
tremendous job to
Good
be
reversal.
weightless.
Yeah.
If you are Caleb Kent as he finds himself on top, now he is not content
Throwing hard.
with just staying in a control position. He wants to inflict damage.
Yeah. He was doing a good job of really pressing in the butterfly hooks and to negating space. And he tried to get up, and he just came after him, right? Caleb, smart. Needs to keep his opponent a little bit flatter just to kind of like open things up. But because as we can see right here, Ball's looking to like control the arm, look for a potential triangle.
But Kent can even things up here in round 2.
Yeah.
He's just got to work.
Yeah. Really set that standard in terms of like equal output that he got kind of thing. On top is not bad, but on top and guard isn't the same as being, controlled from half guard. But he's still striking, throwing more shots than Ball did.
That's right.
But so I think he really needs to keep that output because he's got about 50 seconds left. So
Which is quite a bit of time. And again, if you're just thinking about numbers.
yeah. But Ball's slowly moving to his corner. He's actually being quite smart here of just like trying to. Now from right here, this is where Caleb needs to start to step over, but sit on it. Because if not, this is what happens. That old school Randy Couture style. You just sit on the half guard. And Ball reversing, and he probably wants to get that takedown back.
And this is the fight.
Yeah.
This is where the fight happens.
And the big difference is the head positioning, and partially that's just because Ball is shorter, where he's able to control the head positioning a little bit better. Is Caleb needs to kind of meet him where he's at. Because otherwise he's getting propped up too high and being turned easier than he should. What are we doing?
I'm not sure.
Touch gloves.
Oh! And Kent! Wow! Big, massive shots for Caleb Kent
Ball doing a good job of staying composed.
in survival mode. And Kent immediately getting back up. Ball not even almost. It seems like he's still hurt.
Yeah, he's still kind of wobbly legs and kind of thing. This is what Ball wants. He wants to stay
Just
here.
tie him up.
Yeah, tie him up.
Survive.
Yeah, 'cause those are some hard shots, clean shots. Roger Alva's calling for Caleb Kent to move his feet.
And will Caleb Kent disengage here?
I don't know if he can. to be honest. Like
He's just glued.
He's like, look.
Yeah.
So if you see there, that's a little trick of the trade. You saw Ball hooking his fingers inside those loops. It's a good trick. It's kind of dicey on what the rules are too about it. You can't hook their gloves, but you can hook your gloves, whatever, right? Ball trying to stay composed here. Maybe look for a takedown. Double unders from Caleb. And from in here, he needs to kind of like push off his hips, create that space, and keep doing what he was doing at the very beginning of this round. Because what happens is he gets his underhook, he turns him, he gets more of that energy going again. Feeling good about himself, feeling good. But even here, you see Ball slightly trying to like change levels slightly to really hook those overhooks and those underhooks.
Oh, a right hand for Ball scores.
And you can hear their coaches yelling, no, no, no.
Meaning that he got too close?
Yeah, well, he initiated the clinch, you know, and that's kind of where we don't want to be in terms of just like he's doing so good in one aspect.
Yeah.
Like his grappling's good. I'm not saying it's not. It's just like Ball using his physical gifts to really keep that control on his opponent. He wants that space. Obviously, it's always easy. Just let go. Just stand up. All those different things. But it's like when you're stuck in that moment, that headspace of trying to do the right things.
And as you pointed out, Ball holding on.
Yeah.
Has that clinch. Does not want Caleb Kent to have any real estate
No.
to unload any of those punches.
Changes levels, that body lock. Caleb with the double unders. He's pushing him over to the cage. Another tactic is to start pushing him to the cage, and as they're ready to settle, just free yourself from that clinch.
An exhaustive battle.
This is a hard way to fight. It is exhausting. Good little knee there.
Good choices by Kent. Ball.
Ball looking for a flare there.
And you're hearing the corner say, just go.
Just go for it. The thing is, you start creating too much space, get taken down at the end of the round.
Fight fans, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. All 3 judges score the fight the same, 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision. In the blue corner, Shane Ball. Now it's for real. We're going to bring out our last two amateur fighters out to the unified cage. First up in the blue corner, Terrell Jonason. Now, fight fans, making his way out to the unified cage in the red corner, Vladislav Trotsenko.
Round 2. About to commence.
All right, gentlemen, second round. Fight!
Touch of gloves.
No concern on the face of Tretsenko.
No, he's just analyzing.
Looking at the midsection. Attacks that inside calf.
It's a hard left hook from Jonasson.
Jonasson trying to advance. Tretsenko backing up.
I see Tretsenko kind of like shift into second gear here.
Hey, he's certainly in first gear.
Yeah. Like those calf kicks he's throwing, they're snappy, they're hard, but you can't win a fight just on those. Good check. Probably felt terrible.
But if you're Jonasson, like, are you content doing this, or do you have to hurt Tretsenko?
I don't know, because like when you overcommit, you almost run into that lead uppercut.
But it feels like if you don't do this, Tretsenko's got that.
Yeah, exactly. And here, Jonasson pressing up against the wall. You can see better head positioning if he wants to keep control of the much stronger fighter. But looking for an inside trip, maybe push up, move to an ankle pick, just because of Tretsenko so much leaning forward. There's just no sense of urgency from Tretsenko. But from the judges so far, like you have to give it to Jonasson up to this point.
He's the aggressor. He's pressuring. He's dictating where things are happening. And it's hard to win fights when you're being defensive.
Yeah, you can't win fights on defense. It's just the way it is. You look at the scoring criteria. It's not based on defense at any point, right? So, but right here, just cage control, aggression, striking-wise, I'd give it to Jonasson, and the grappling in the first round. I definitely agree. And right here, this is grappling.
This is grappling, yes.
So if we're going by judges, it's definitely Jonasson so far.
Jonasson trying to muscle it there. Not ideal.
No.
Again, strange move by Vladislav Tretsenko.
So what I'm gonna make an estimation of that he hits this sack throw in the gym quite frequently. Jonasson kind of in this almost mount.
And then the athleticism. And it's like we're waiting to see that. Final 3 minutes in our featured amateur bout. John Ramdeen, Mitch Clark, your broadcast team here for Unified MMA 65.
I wonder if like there's a weight cut that went wrong or. It's like Tretsenko looks like he's sparring.
Yeah. I don't want to hurt my training partner, my sparring partner. Whereas Jonasson, not that at all.
No.
Jonason can win if he just stays here.
This is a feather in his cap. Even up to this point, he's done so well.
But Jonason doesn't, based on what we've seen from him, it doesn't seem like he wants these type of fights.
Well, he's just at a physical disadvantage. And even though technically he's doing a lot of things right here, he just doesn't have the physicality that Trotsenko has. Like, even just like looking at them, it looks like, you know, Jonason walks around at 195 and his opponent does not.
Yeah.
Just in terms of just size. Double unders from Trotsenko.
Now let's see what Trotsenko can do here.
A little urgency and offensive nature.
Minute 30 remaining in the fight.
But even here, Jonason is holding strong overhook on that one arm. Really just like protecting himself. And like, it's easy to burn up a minute 15 when you're just kind of like playing around here. There we go.
That's it. We have not seen
ankle lock.
Enough of those moments.
He was thinking about it. Now,
I don't think the triangle's there.
No, it's not. But he would maybe using that leg to pivot to try and go for an omoplata, use it for a sweep. I don't know if you can knee bar an amateur.
Oh, there's the triangle.
There it is.
There it is. A mistake by Trotsenko. He put himself in that triangle.
Yeah, it's almost like he was lulled into it. But from right here, yeah, there we go.
Jonason slowly trying to cinch it in.
Don't worry about the arm. Just pull the head down. Hold your shin. There we go, until you get a good angle.
And you know Trotsenko's strong. You can feel it.
Yeah. Switch the armbar. Nope.
Fight fans, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. Judge 1 scores the fight 29-28, Jonason. Judge 2 scores the fight 29-28, Trotsenko. And Judge 3 scores the fight 29-28 for your winner by split decision. In the red corner, Vladislav Trotsenko.
Well, the judges saw it for Vladislav
We're going to take a quick break. We're going to be back in our seats for 8:50. We're going to do an anthem. 9 o'clock, our main card starts. This is a great time to get yourself some merchandise. Make a friend, get a drink. But we will be back. We want you back in your seats for 8:50.